What is today? National Bloody Mary Day is observed on January 1st each year in the United States. This day celebrates the popular cocktail known as the Bloody Mary. The Bloody Mary is a well-known mixed drink typically made with vodka, tomato juice, various spices, and flavorings like Worcestershire sauce, hot sauce, horseradish, celery salt, black pepper, lemon juice, and garnished with a celery stick, olives, or pickle, or other accompaniments. The origin of the Bloody Mary is a bit unclear, with several stories claiming its creation. One popular theory attributes its invention to Ferdinand Petiot, a bartender at Harry's New York bar in Paris in the 1920s or 1930s, who mixed vodka and tomato juice and named it the Bloody Mary. Others claim the cocktail was developed independently under different names, but eventually evolved into the drink we know today. National Bloody Mary Day serves as an opportunity for people to enjoy this iconic cocktail, whether they're nursing a New Year's Eve hangover or simply starting the year with a delicious and savory drink. What is today? Feel the burn. The role of a personal trainer is crucial in guiding, motivating, and educating individuals in achieving their fitness goal. National Personal Trainer Day is an annual day of observance on January 2nd when many people start working toward their New Year fitness resolutions. At the beginning of the 2000s, two fitness professionals named Jim Labate and Joey Atlas took a look at the surge of people signing up to the gym in hopes of fulfilling their New Year's resolution of losing those few pounds, and then they looked at the personal trainers whose lives become completely swamped with work at the time, and they decided it was time to say thank you. When you are exercising with a personal trainer, Labate and Atlas said, it may indeed seem to you like you're the one doing all the work, but it takes plenty of planning, analyzing, and consideration on the part of the personal trainer to make sure your hard work amounts to something in the end. National Personal Trainer Awareness Day is the day to say thank you. What is today? Hey, this day kind of sucks. Drinking Straw Day is observed on January 3rd each year. This day celebrates the invention and usefulness of the drinking straw. It's a time to acknowledge the simple yet impactful invention that has become a common accessory for enjoying beverages. The drinking straw was patented in the United States on January 3rd of 1888 by Marvin Stone. Stone's invention initially consisted of paper coated with paraffin. Over time, straws have evolved with variations made from plastic, reusable materials like stainless steel or bamboo, and even edible materials like pasta or sugarcane. On Drinking Straw Day, people may reflect on the history of straws, their practicality in everyday life, and environmental concerns related to single-use plastic straws. Some may choose to celebrate by using eco-friendly or reusable straws, creating crafts using straws, or simply appreciating the convenience that straws bring to enjoying beverages. What is today? World Braille Day is observed on January 4th each year, commemorating the birthday of Louis Braille, the inventor of the Braille system. Louis Braille was born on January 4th of 1809 and became blind after a childhood accident. He developed the Braille system. Braille is a tactile writing system that uses raised dots to represent letters, numbers, and symbols. It enables people with visual impairments to access written information, communicate effectively, and engage in educational and professional activities. The observance of World Braille Day aims to raise awareness about the importance of Braille as a means of communication and literacy for blind and visually impaired individuals worldwide. It also serves as a reminder of the ongoing need to ensure accessibility to education, employment, and information for people with visual disabilities. It's an opportunity to celebrate the life and legacy of Louis Braille, recognize the significance of Braille in empowering the blind and visually impaired community, and promote inclusivity and accessibility in society. Carver Day, celebrated on January 5th every year, the day of his death. It started in 1947 in honor of George Washington Carver. George Washington Carver was an influential African-American scientist, educator, and inventor known for his significant contributions to agriculture science and botany. Born in slavery in the 1860s in Missouri, Carver overcame significant challenges to become one of the most prominent figures in agricultural research. Carver's work primarily focused on agricultural innovation, particularly in the southern United States, where he aimed to improve soil fertility and crop diversity. He advocated for crop rotation and the cultivation of alternative crops such as peanuts, soybeans, and sweet potatoes to combat soil depletion caused by extensive cotton farming. Among his numerous accomplishments, Carver developed hundreds of innovative uses for peanuts, soybeans, and sweet potatoes. He created products such as cosmetics, dyes, plastics, and various food products, showcasing the versatility of these crops beyond their traditional use. What is today? Armenian Christmas is celebrated on January 6th. This date commemorates the birth and baptism of Jesus Christ in the Armenian Apostolic Church. Armenian Christmas, as part of the broader Christmas season, is observed with religious services, traditions, and cultural festivities. The Armenian Apostolic Church follows its own calendar known as the Julian calendar, which is why Christmas is celebrated on January 6th rather than December 25th, which is observed in many other Christian denominations following the Gregorian calendar. In the days leading up to the Armenian Christmas, families attend church services, perform special prayers, and engage in spiritual preparations. On the eve of January 5th, a special liturgy called the Divine Liturgy of the Nativity and the Theophany of Jesus Christ takes place in churches. Armenian Christmas is a joyous occasion that combines religious observation with cultural traditions, uniting families and communities in celebration and reflection on the birth and baptism of Jesus Christ. What is today? National Bottlehead Day is celebrated on January 7th each year, first celebrated in 2015. This day is dedicated to the quirky and entertaining collectible figurines known as bottleheads. These figurines have heads attached to the body by a spring or hook, allowing the head to bob or nod when touched or moved. The exact origins of the bottleheads are not attributed to a single inventor. However, the concept of figures with nodding or bobbing heads has existed for centuries in various forms across different cultures. The modern bottlehead as a collectible item became popular in the mid-20th century, particularly in the 1950s and 60s. Early bottleheads were made of ceramic or papier-mâché and often depicted athletes, sports figures, and cartoon characters. Over time, bottleheads have evolved, and today they are made from various materials, including plastic, and depict a wide range of characters, celebrities, movies, and TV characters, historic figures, and more. They continue to be sought after by collectors and are produced as promotional items, limited edition, and novelty gifts. Argyle Day is celebrated annually on January 8th. This day pays homage to the classic Argyle pattern, a distinctive diamond-shaped design that is often seen in clothing, particularly socks, sweaters, scarves, and other knitwear. U.S. Open and PGA champion Payne Stewart was well known and loved by his fans for his bright and flashy outfits of tams, knickerbockers, and Argyle socks. Keely McAleer created this textile celebration in 2008. The history of the Argyle pattern dates back to the Scottish Highlands, where it originated as a distinctive and traditional pattern for kilts and tartan fabrics. The design is characterized by its diamond-shaped pattern formed by intersecting lines. The term Argyle comes from the patterns associated with the Campbell clan of Argyll in Westland, Scotland. It was initially used as a clan tartan and later became popular in knitwear and other textiles. In the early 20th century, the Argyle pattern gained significant popularity and transitioned from being a traditional Scottish pattern to a fashion statement. What is today? International Choreographers Day is celebrated every year on January 9th across the globe. The word choreography means dance writing. The word first appeared in the dictionary in the 1950s. Despite not being an actual word until the 1950s, the art of choreography dates back to the 15th century. This is when dance masters taught steps to Italians who belonged to the noble class. The court would then entertain others by participating in performances. Most of these performances incorporated ballet. These choreographed ballet performances became very popular throughout Italy and France. International Choreographers Day is a day dedicated to celebrating and honoring the artistry, creativity, and contribution of choreographers worldwide. It's a day to recognize the talent and hard work of individuals who create dance routines, movements, and sequences for various performances, including stage shows, films, musicals, and much, much more. Don't dance around to the fact that it's International Choreographers Day.
Where are we? It looks like we're in the teens somewhere.
Okay. But when we get to 20, tell me. I'm going to throw up.
What is today? Organized by the American Lung Association, National Take the Stairs Day takes place on the second Wednesday in January each year. This year it falls on January 10th. The association encourages Americans to improve their lung health by taking stairs instead of an elevator. The first National Take the Stairs Day occurred in 2016 and has been celebrated each year ever since. The use of stairs dates back to ancient civilizations. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans constructed stairs in various forms. In ancient Egypt, for instance, stepped pyramids like the Pyramid of Djoser in Saqqara featured elaborate staircases. Take the Stairs Day is an observance that encourages people to opt for the stairs instead of elevators or escalators as a way to promote physical activity and overall health. What is today? Hot Toddy Day is observed on January 11th each year and celebrates the hot toddy, a popular warm alcoholic beverage traditionally made with spirits such as whiskey, rum, or brandy, hot water, honey, or sugar, lemon, and spices like cinnamon or cloves. It's often enjoyed during cold weather and it has a soothing and comforting drink, believed by some to help alleviate symptoms of the common cold or flu. Some historians credit the creation of the toasty beverage to Robert Bentley Todd, a 19th century Irish physician who supposedly prescribed the hot, boozy beverages to his patients, who dubbed them toddies after their beloved Dr. Todd. Another version of the story claims that toddies popped up in Scottish pubs during the 18th century, again in this version gaining popularity as a cure for the common cold. According to local legend, the water used in the curative cocktail came from Todd's Well in Edinburgh, hence the toddy moniker. What's the truth? Who knows? Have a hot toddy. What is today? National Kettlebell Day on January 12th celebrates the humble cast iron or cast steel ball known as the kettlebell. Kettlebells are a type of exercise equipment used in strength and conditioning training. Kettlebells, as we know them today, originated in Russia around the 18th century. They were initially used as counterweights for measuring crops and goods at marketplaces. Strongmen and athletes soon recognized their potential for strength training. Kettlebells gained popularity in the 19th century as a tool for physical strength and conditioning in Russia. They became part of Russian military training programs and were used by circus performers and strongmen for feats of strength. Kettlebell training gradually gained recognition beyond Russia and the Soviet Union. In the late 20th and early 21st centuries, kettlebell workouts gained popularity in the West, particularly in the fitness and strength training communities. Lift yourself some kettlebells. Be strong like bull. What is today? National Sticker Day is celebrated on January 13th each year. This day commemorates the joy, practicality, and creativity associated with stickers. The first known adhesive paper was invented in 1750 by British inventor Robert Savage. He created a sticky, water-activated adhesive for labels. The invention of the postage stamp by Sir Rowland Hill in the 1830s marked a significant milestone in adhesive paper use. These stamps were adhesive-backed and were widely used for postal services, setting the stage for the modern sticker concept. The first commercially produced stickers emerged in the late 1800s. Companies started producing stickers as promotional items and for product labeling. These stickers were initially made of paper with adhesive backings. The popularity and diverse use of stickers increased in the 20th century. They became prevalent in advertising, promotions, as collectibles, and for personal expression. The introduction of various materials like vinyl, plastic, and other adhesives expanded the variety and durability of stickers. What is today? On January 14th, we celebrate Cesarean Section Day, a special day dedicated to the people born through C-section, the mothers who gave birth that way, and the medical procedures in itself, which has allowed countless babies to be born safe and healthy. The origins of the cesarean section delivery can be traced back to ancient times. Various historical accounts and myths mention instances of abdominal deliveries performed on deceased or dying mothers to save the baby. However, many of these early accounts were likely performed post-mortem, and the mother usually did not survive. In 1794, Dr. Jesse Bennett was recorded as the first doctor in the United States to successfully deliver a child and save the mother through the use of cesarean section surgery. In the 19th and 20th centuries, with the advancement in medical knowledge, anesthesia, and surgical techniques, C-sections became safer for both mothers and babies. With further advancements in medicine, surgical techniques, and prenatal care, cesarean sections have become much safer. What is today? Blue Monday refers to a concept or designation often associated with the third Monday of January, considered by some as the most depressing day of the year. The term Blue Monday was originally coined by a British psychologist, Dr. Cliff Arnell, in 2005 as part of a marketing campaign for a travel agency, Sky Travel. Arnell created a formula that purportedly calculated the most depressing day of the year, taking into account factors such as weather, debt levels, time since Christmas, time since failing New Year's resolutions, motivation levels, and other variables. While the intention of Blue Monday was to draw attention to mental health and encourage people to seek support or practice self-care during what might be a challenging time, the concept has also faced criticism for trivializing depression and spreading inaccurate information about mental health. Feelings of sadness, depression, or seasonal affective disorder can occur at any time of the year and are influenced by various factors beyond a specific date on the calendar. What is today? Fig Newton Day is celebrated on January 16th each year and honors the delicious and popular Fig Newton cookie. Fig Newtons are a well-known snack made of a sweet fig paste filling wrapped inside a cake-like cookie dough. The Fig Newton was created in the late 19th century by Charles Roser, a Philadelphia baker and cookie maker. Initially, it was known simply as Newton after the town of Newton, Massachusetts. Later, the name was modified to Fig Newton by the Kennedy Biscuit Company, which merged with Nabisco, the National Biscuit Company, in the late 19th century. The cookie gained immense popularity over time and has become a beloved snack enjoyed by people of all ages. Fig Newtons are known for their distinctive flavor, the sweetness of the fig filling contrasted with a soft cookie exterior. Fig Newton Day provides an opportunity for fans of this classic treat to indulge in their favorite cookies and celebrate the history and deliciousness of Fig Newtons. It's also a day to try baking homemade versions or exploring variations of this iconic snack. What is today? Cable Car Day celebrates the anniversary of the first successful cable car patent in the United States. On January 17th of 1871, Andrew Smith Halliday received a patent for the cable car system, marking a significant milestone in transportation history. The idea for the cable car was inspired by Halliday's concern for the welfare of horses used to pull cars up the steep hills of San Francisco. The cable car system revolutionized urban transportation, particularly in cities with steep inclines. The cable car operates using an underground cable system that pulls the cars along a track. The grip mechanism grabs onto the moving cable, allowing the car to ascend or descend hills safely and efficiently. Cable Car Day serves as a commemoration of this invention and its impact on public transportation. It is especially significant for San Francisco, where cable cars have become an iconic symbol of the city's history and charm. What is today? National Thesaurus Day is observed on January 18th to celebrate and recognize the importance of thesauruses in expanding vocabulary, improving language skills, and aiding in effective communication. This day honors Peter Mark Roget, the creator of Roget's Thesaurus, a renowned reference book that categorizes words and phrases based on their meanings, providing alternatives, synonyms, and related words for different terms. Roget, a British physician and lexicographer, published the first edition of his thesaurus in 1852. Thesauruses are valuable tools for writers, students, professionals, and anyone looking to enhance their language proficiency. They offer a wide range of synonyms and antonyms, enabling individuals to find the most suitable words to express their ideas and thoughts more precisely and effectively. Thesaurus Day serves as a reminder of the importance of language diversity, the richness of vocabulary, and the tools available to help individuals express themselves more vividly and eloquently. What is today? International Fetish Day is observed on the third Friday of January each year. This day is dedicated to promoting awareness, understanding, and acceptance of various fetishes and kinks within the context of consensual adult relationships and sexual expression. Fetishes refer to sexual desires or preferences that involve specific objects, body parts, behaviors, or scenarios, often outside of what is considered conventional sexual practices. It's important to note that fetishes are diverse and can range from mild interest to intense desires, and they are only considered healthy and acceptable when practiced consensually and ethically between consenting adults. International Fetish Day aims to break down stigma, misconceptions, and taboos surrounding fetishes and kinks. The day encourages open dialogue, education, and communication about sexual diversity, emphasizing the importance of consent, respect, and understanding within the realm of sexual desires and practices. What is today? Every year on January 20th, the United States observes Penguin Awareness Day to raise awareness of the behaviors and amazing characteristics of these creatures. National Penguin Day was established in 1972 by Gary Wallace of Alamogordo, California, who noted the occasion on his wife Alita's calendar. Penguins are a group of flightless birds that are highly adapted for life in aquatic environments. They are known for their distinctive appearance, including black and white plumage, waddling walk, and their ability to swim gracefully underwater. Penguins are found primarily in the southern hemisphere, although some species inhabit more temperature regions. The purpose of National Penguin Day is to increase public awareness of penguins and their habitats. This day emphasizes protecting penguin habitats in an effort to promote the conservation of penguins worldwide. Penguins are not only fascinating creatures, but also serve as indicators of health of the marine ecosystem. Their charming personalities and unique behaviors have made them popular and beloved animals, capturing the interest and admiration of people around the world. What is today? Keep yourself regular. National Granola Bar Day on January 21st was established as a food holiday to show appreciation for this convenient and nutritious snack. Granola was developed in the United States in the late 1800s as a health food. Dr. James Caleb Jackson, a physician, and John Harvey Kellogg, the inventor of Kellogg's cereal, are credited with its creation. They experimented with baking oats into crispy, baked clusters. Granola gained popularity in the 1960s and 1970s as a nutritious food associated with the health food movement. It was regarded as a natural, high-fiber food packed with nutrients. In 1972, the first commercially produced granola bars were introduced by the Sun Belt Cereal Company. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, various companies started producing and marketing different types of granola bars. Today, granola bars are available in numerous flavors containing various combinations of oats, nuts, seeds, dried fruits, chocolate, and other ingredients. They are marked as a quick and nutritious snack option, providing energy, fiber, protein, and often essential vitamins and minerals. What is today? Polka Dot Day is celebrated on January 22nd each year, honoring the polka dot pattern in fashion and design. The polka dot is a classic and timeless pattern characterized by round dots spaced evenly over a contrasting background, often creating a playful and eye-catching look. The term polka dot is believed to have emerged in the mid-19th century, derived from the dance called the polka, which was fashionable during the era. The polka dance's lively and vibrant movements may have inspired the name for the pattern. Polka dots gained popularity in fashion during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The pattern was initially associated with flamboyant and circus-like attire, but gradually transitioned into mainstream fashion. Personalities like Minnie Mouse, a cartoon character created by Disney in the 1920s, often wore a red polka dot dress, contributing to the pattern's iconic status. Polka dots have transcended generations, becoming a staple in fashion and design due to their enduring appeal and ability to add a playful, chic, or sophisticated touch to clothing and decor. What is today? Here's an absolutely obscure one. Snowplow Mailbox Hockey Day, established by Thomas and Ruth Roy of Wellcat Holidays, is celebrated on January 23rd every year to give snowplow drivers a day to have fun. Snowplow Mailbox Hockey is a humorous term used to describe the unfortunate occurrence that can happen in areas where snowplows clear roads after heavy snowfall. It refers to the unintended collateral damage that can occur to mailboxes situated close to the road during snow removal operations. In some regions, mailboxes positioned along the roadside may be accidentally struck or knocked over by snowplows while they clear the snow from the streets. The term snowplow mailbox hockey humorously likens the unintentional contact between the snowplow and the mailboxes to the action of playing hockey. It's important to note that this situation is typically unintended and can cause inconvenience for mailbox owners. In some cases, mailboxes may need repair or replacement after being hit by snowplows during snow removal efforts. What is today? Beer Can Appreciation Day is celebrated annually on January 24th. This day commemorates the history and significance of the beer can, an invention that revolutionized the way beer is packaged, stored, and consumed. The first beer can was produced in 1935 by the American Can Company for the Gottfried Kruger Brewing Company of Newark, New Jersey. Kruger's Cream Ale and Kruger's Finest Beer were the first beers sold in cans. Early beer cans were made of steel and required a church key or puncturing device to open. In the 1960s, the pull tab or pop top beer can was introduced, allowing consumers to open the can more easily without needing a separate tool. The stay tab, a safer and more environmental friendly opening mechanism that remains attached to can after opening, was developed in the 1970s. Beer Can Appreciation Day invites beer enthusiasts, breweries, and consumers to celebrate the innovation, history, and convenience that beer cans have brought to the world of brewing and beverage packaging. Observe the Weather Day is celebrated on January 25th each year. This day encourages people to pay attention to and appreciate the natural world around them by observing and learning about the weather. Early civilizations such as the Babylonians, Egyptians, Greeks, and Chinese made observations of celestial bodies, clouds, winds, and other atmospheric phenomena to understand weather patterns. The scientific revolution in the 17th century led to more systematic and scientific approaches to meteorology. Galileo Galilei and Evangelista Torricelli made discoveries related to atmospheric pressure and the behavior of gases. The 19th century saw significant advances in meteorology with the establishment of the weather observation networks, the founding of meteorologist societies, and the development of weather maps and forecasting techniques. The 20th century marked a revolution in meteorology with the use of advanced technology, including satellites, radar systems, computers, and numerical models. These innovations significantly improved weather forecasting, understanding of atmospheric dynamics, and climate science. What is today National Big Wig Day was invented by Patty Sharkey in January of 2016. On January 2nd of that year, she developed what she says is a cast of post-holiday blues. So she posted a picture of her wearing a wig on Facebook, captioning with a happy National Big Wig Day. A bunch of people expressed their joyful responses to her post, and she discovered that ending up driving out the blues that she had felt. That's when she decided it would be best to not only create a holiday around the concept, but also to create a charity forum, partnering with such charities as American Cancer Society, the United Way, the Desert Cancer Foundation, the Hospitality House, and the Look Good Feel Good division. The Big Wig team helps raise money for people who may need wigs after an illness. You just can't wiggle out of this day. Hair today, gone tomorrow. This is really a harebrained idea. This seems like a hairy situation. Enough of that. See you tomorrow. What is today National Geographic Day is observed every year on January 27th all across the nation. It is a day to pay homage to the National Geographic magazine, which has been up and running for over 100 years. The National Geographic Society was founded on January 27th, 1888 in Washington, D.C. by a group of scientists, explorers, educators, and leaders dedicated to increasing geographical knowledge and promoting exploration. The first issue of National Geographic magazine was published in October of 1888, initially a scholarly journal. It featured articles on geography, world cultures, science, and exploration. National Geographic funded and organized numerous expeditions to explore remote regions, uncover archaeological sites, study wildlife, and document cultures worldwide. Today, the National Geographic Society continues its mission to inspire people to care about the planet by exploring, educating, and promoting conservation. Its commitment to storytelling, scientific research, and geographic exploration remains influential in shaping public understanding of the world. National Kazoo Day is celebrated annually on January 28th. It's a fun and lighthearted holiday that pays homage to the kazoo, a simple yet entertaining musical instrument. The kazoo's invention is credited to Alabama Vest, an African-American man, and Thaddeus von Clegg, a German clockmaker, in the 1840s. However, there's some debate and uncertainty about the exact origins and patenting of the instrument. The original kazoo design was made of metal with a hollow body and a small opening at one end, and a membrane or resonator often made of wax paper or similar material that the player vibrated by humming or speaking into the instrument. In the 1900s, the mass production and commercialization of the kazoo began in the United States, notably by manufacturers like the original American Kazoo Company, which started in Buffalo, New York. The kazoo's enduring popularity stems from its simplicity and the joy it brings to music making. Its distinctive buzzing around and the ease with which anyone can create music on the instrument contribute to its charm and appeal across generations. Bubble Wrap Appreciation Day is celebrated on the last Monday of January each year. This year, it's January 29th. This day pays tribute to the joy and usefulness of bubble wrap, a protective packaging material known for its cushioning and stress-relieving properties. Bubble wrap was invented by engineers Mark Chavanis and Al Fielding in 1957. Initially, they were trying to create textured wallpaper by sealing two shower curtains together, trapping air bubbles between them. However, their invention didn't find success in the wallpaper market. Realizing that their invention had more practical applications, Chavanis and Fielding saw its potential as a packaging material. In the early 1960s, bubble wrap, as it became known, was introduced as a packaging material. Its use quickly expanded across various industries due to its effectiveness in protecting delicate and fragile items during transportation. Today, bubble wrap is a well-known and widely used packaging material protecting items during transit and providing an enjoyable sensory experience with its characteristic bubbles that people often enjoy popping. What is today National Croissant Day is celebrated annually on January 30th. This day honors the delicious and flaky pastry known as the croissant. The modern croissant story is often linked to the Siege of Vienna in 1683 when Ottoman forces were repelled from the city. According to legend, Viennese bakers who were working during the siege heard the underground digging tunnels of the Ottomans and alerted the city's defenders, leading to the Ottoman defeat. To celebrate the victory, the bakers shaped their pastries like a crescent moon seen on the Ottoman flags. Some accounts suggest this led to the creation of the croissant. By the 19th century, the croissant had become an integral part of French cuisine. The croissant's journey from Austria to France and its subsequent evolution showcases the blending and adaptation of culinary traditions. Today, the croissant is not only a staple in French bakeries, but also a beloved pastry enjoyed in cafes and bakeries worldwide. Appreciated for its flaky texture, its rich taste, and versatility in both sweet and savory preparations. What is today? Appreciate Your Social Security Check Day is celebrated annually on January 31st. If I may interject here, in my research it indicates it is a day to give thanks and appreciation for social welfare checks sent out across America. It's not social welfare. People pay into the system all their working lives. The government takes the money instead of allowing people to invest their own money. Medicaid, HUD, food stamps, that is social welfare. Social Security is the money you worked hard for all your life. This is not social welfare. All right, end of interjection. The Social Security Act was signed into law by President Franklin D. Roosevelt on August 14th of 1935 as part of his New Deal program during the Great Depression. It was a response to widespread poverty among the elderly, disabled, and unemployed. Social Security aimed to provide economic security for retired workers by establishing a system of federal benefits. Social Security remains a fundamental social safety net in the United States, providing critical financial support to millions of Americans. Workers, it's not social welfare, it's your money.